Hey, it's Cheeky Moon here, back with another episode, but before we get started, there's something I've got to deal with. We need to give him a name. Hi, and welcome back. Thanks for joining me again for episode 3. Let's have a look at what I'm going to get up to this time. Hey, yeah, so here I am trying to make my path look better than my standard usual path of a straight line with the same colour path all the way along. And I was quite happy with it actually. And here you're about to see me repeat my roof for the third time. And it's the same roof throughout this whole clip. I had to edit out a lot. I just couldn't repeat it. I regretted my design at this point, but I had spent so long doing the first two that I wasn't changing it and I stuck with it. But wow, was this painful to edit. I was just like reliving the whole disaster again. But my fourth time didn't get much better. I had to take a picture on my phone and copy it, and even that, it took me longer than it should have done. And there's me just adding the final touches to try and make, not quite sure what this area is yet. I'm just going to call it my courtyard tree area. I'm just trying to make it look a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I felt that this part looked a lot better when I was finished with it. And then, yep, I'm celebrating. Thank God it's done. One thing I have learned from watching all the other Minecraft YouTubers is planning out your big builds. This is my first time doing a big build. So I did. I got my brightly coloured walls and I started laying out. This is where I'm laying out my wall. I want to encase my entire build in a massive stone wall. Not quite sure what that's going to look like yet. We'll figure that out together. And I'm really, really glad that I started planning this out, because I would just start building it and I'm really disappointed. At this point I'm a little bit confused as to why I can't see further than I am. Because my render's distance is up as max as it will go. It takes me a while, but then I realised here that the render distance doesn't work above 16 unless you're in a local world, which I am not. I was in a realm, so I backed up my file and got it back into my local world. And that was when my PC started to cry at me because it could not handle the maximum rendering distance. So I will change that back in a minute. But obviously changing all the settings around, I noticed something. See those there? Yeah, they're back. And it looks like there's lots of 8-legged buggers down there, so excuse me one moment, I need to go do something. Wow. Yeah, I really have to get that guy a name, he's so helpful. Right, let's stop my PC from struggling because it really hates me right now. And now that I've had a better look at it, I don't like this. I decided to delete it and start again. I found some different inspiration pics and I thought I'd give that a go instead. So yep, after deleting it, which hurt, but it's a learning process, and this is why it's important to plan things, because you know, sometimes things don't quite look how you thought they were going to look. So as you can see, my new project is going to have quite a big staircase leading up to it. I do change this in a minute because I feel like it went too high before I even start building the castle. And these are sort of the two bits that I'm going for. I like the overall layout of the top one, and I like the detailing and the window on the bottom one. I'm not saying that I can do anything that looks like either of those, but I am gonna give it my best. Thanks again for sticking around, and if you like my content, please subscribe and leave me a comment and a like. All the support is great, and I want to thank you. And I really hope I see you next time. Let's see how much of the castle I get done, and let's see how many times I'm going to delete things that I don't like. And as always, you will find the links to my texture packs, my skins, and any music that I've used. Just look in the description. One more thing before I go, as you have seen, my friend Squishy the Penguin, she's going to be staying around, as is my new friend that you met in today's episode. If you have any name suggestions, please leave them down below, and I'll see which one I pick for next time. Take care.